Stephen Yates is a former national security advisor to the Vice President Dick Cheney. Sir, good morning to you from Salt Lake City. Thank you for your time.
Good morning, Bill.
What does this mean?
Well, obviously, it's very important that Gaddafi may have reached his end of days. He's on the list of the bad men of the world, very near the top in terms of the destruction he wrought on his people and the region, and obviously conducted terrorist attacks that affected American lives. But the fate of one man really is the smaller story in all of this. It's important that the people will focus on achieving peace, but also some success in their democracy there. Secretary Clinton alluded to the Libyan people having a steep hill to climb. I think it's really incumbent upon America and its allies to try to make that hill less steep. And I think there are several things we ought to be doing quickly on that front.
There are a few things that you passed to our producers a bit earlier today, and I want to go through them, okay? And I think this is significant.
Sure.
You believe the administration has no visible plan to help win or sustain any sort of peace in Libya. Do you still believe that? Stand by that?
I do stand by that. I mean, basically, the administration conducted an arms embargo that lengthened the duration of this armed conflict. It has still not yet unfrozen substantial funds that belong to the Libyan people. Hopefully now, with any question of Gaddafi's return, if reports are correct, ending today, that the fate of those funds and a substantial effort to bolster institution building in Libya will move forward. It's an important day of progress, but the administration has not laid out a durable plan to win the peace. And as excellent journalists in Libya have pointed out, post-conflict winning the peace in many ways is harder than the military operation.
Right. You also point out that it's actually more important today knowing the fate of Gaddafi, and he had lost so much power and was basically a man on the run for the past 8 months. That progress with this transitional government is key right now. But what about the opportunities for Islamists in that country? I mean, they're waiting there. Do they have a say in this? Or will the transitional government shut them out? Do we know?
Well, we know a good deal. The Transitional National Council, now the transitional government, have been more transparent than we've seen in other similar situations. Each of these conflicts presents its own challenges, but it's true that their hands are full. They need a lot of support. There will be changes in leadership with Gaddafi out of the picture and all of Libyan territory under control. They have a plan over a period of months to make these transitions, elect new officials, implement a new constitution and steps like that, all important. But this had stood in the way of being able to move forward on that. And so in that sense, the fate of Gaddafi, if it's sealed today, is important for Libyan people moving forward.
I just want to underscore, moving forward will be a difficult road to go. It will be a long one. Stephen Yates, thank you for your time out of Salt Lake today.
Thank you, Bill.
All right, Martha.
Well, as we've been discussing all morning, we're looking